Good evening, everybody. So today I'm going to talk about the sustainable economy, and I like to discuss with you. Please share your thoughts and ideas and proposals through the comments online or offline. I'll reply to every comments you submitted. So this by-election, the top one thing I want to share with you with the Burnaby South residents is that I'd like to prefer developing sustainable economy. So this will give us sustainable, high quality income. Let's look at the statistics from Census 2016 from Statistics Canada. So Burnaby South, the average income is about 29,000 for individual. But if the individual have a full-time job during the full year, the average income would be 60,000. So which means if a person, a resident in Burnaby South, if they have a long-term, full-year sustainable job, they will have double income than the average individual income in Burnaby South. So which means we would like to provide the sustainable job or income which gives the person or family job security or the economy security. So this is the top thing I want to talk is the money. That is money. Money, how we can get the money. How we can get the money that make us feel comfortable, feel secure. That is only through the developing sustainable economy. That is a new economy, IT industry, renewable energy. So those things that we will look into the future, not just the things we're gonna abandon the old economy. Of course, we are not abandon the peoples that currently in the old industry, but we want to develop the new economy, sustainable economy, so that people will shift automatically through the force of the market. Government will not force the people in the old industry. That's not smart. Smart way is that people shift by themselves, not through the government tax, whatever kind of names of tax, right? So that is the I do not like government to cut any kinds of money from the residents. The government, to me, I think it should be poor, right? And the citizens should be rich and happy. If the government has lots of money, that will bring a lot of issues like corruption, right? And low efficiency. If we look at some countries or territories, they are called their government e-government, which will bring more efficiency to the execution. Why we don't embrace the new economy, new technology to make our government more efficient, to save a lot of money and put money to protect those that need. I think that's our topic about another tomorrow. That is about the safety. So today I only focus on the money thing, and the only through the my thoughts I share with you. I'd like to get your input. My thinking is that only through developing sustainable economy can give people the security on the economy, financial, right? And that will solve a lot of issues we are facing. Burnaby is also facing poverty, housing, investment, investing, employment issue, right? Um, so take housing. A lot of people put housing affordability on their mouths, but think about it. Some residents in Burnaby South, they cannot afford to buy a market housing, single detached condo, townhouse, or townhome, whatever. This is market oriented, right? But some residents, they have owned a house already. They like the house to be more expensive. They can sell and they can retire with the money. I have a lot of friends, either white or local from immigrants, new immigrants. Doesn't matter. Some take advantage of it. They sell the house. They moved out of the Great Vancouver area. They retired. They do not have to work. How do you think of those the interests of those residents? And also, there are some residents, they invest in the housing or the real estate. They want to invest, for example, $10. They want to get $20 back, $30 back, $50 back, $100 back. A lot of my friends is buying some housing, for example, 100, 200,000, and they will get 450, 500,000, right? If some developers want to develop to make it the low level to be a condo, high-rising condo. Those people, they want to make money, short, quick money. But they also have concern is that if this short money is gone, how they face the future? If they still live in the Great Vancouver area, their living expense will be higher because of the rising, the price rising higher and higher, right? Unless you move out of Great Vancouver area. So that is a money issue. Some people need money to buy house local. Some people want to sell the house in the local and move out of the Great Vancouver. So a lot of how we solve those issues that seems that opposing, each to each other, right? So my thinking is to develop the sustainable economy. So the real estate market or industry, the current real estate is not a sustainable real estate industry. A sustainable real estate economy or industry should have all kinds of housing, including co-op, rental, and the housing for the middle class, and also, of course, including the market adjustable housing, right? But for the marketing adjusted housing, government shouldn't provide any grants or any subsidies for those market. Let the market decide. What is the market? Market means up and down, right? That's the market oriented, the healthy market oriented housing. So currently our housing is not truly market oriented. Its government is pushing the price higher and higher. For example, a lot of ideas proposed, actually people have that. The government or the elected officials supposed not to invent something new. My thinking is to collect all the ideas among the people. The people are smarter than elected officials, than the government, right? Anyway, for example, like the housing. So why government sell the public land to the private industry? Why government want to earn a lot of money and make a lot of profit from the market? The government is not a company. It shouldn't put the making profit as its purpose. Government should provide service for the people. for the business, should make sure that all the games are fairly played, should enforce the law, should protect the environment, the vulnerables, right? The government should not try to make a lot of profit through market to make the housing higher. So the affordable housing, the root cause, I believe, is the government pushing the housing higher. The market, the true market-oriented housing is not like this, always up. Yes, it may be up, but not so rapidly. Maybe a down, up, down. That's true market-oriented, my understanding. How do you think? So government actually is pushing the price higher and higher. The government should do a lot of things. For example, government should stop selling public land to private developers. You can use public lending to do a lot of things, co-op, social housing, or even the housing. I've created a word is the restricted housing. For example, the government may took 50% ownership. The other 50% ownership may sell to the middle class, for example, right? Is not 100% pure market oriented building. I call it a restricted housing. There's a lot of place the government can play with. Get answers for those people. People have all the ideas, beautiful ideas. I learn a lot from my friends, from my neighborhood, from my community when I talk with them. I heard a lot of so-called proposals from all the parties. Actually, they are not listening to the people. You are building more and more housing, but why the prices are higher and higher? You are not building the right type of housing. The healthy housing market should include all types of housing, right? Including the 100% market oriented, right? Or market oriented, let market adjust it, right? You have the money, you buy, but high profit, high risk, that is market oriented. When you try to make a good fortune from the real estate, be prepared. You have to take a lot of risk as well. Government should not make any promise that you only have lower risk. No, that is 100% market oriented. The government has a lot of place to do, not focusing on only the market oriented housing, building so a lot of 100% market oriented housing. There are a lot of housings. Housing, this definition, including all types of housings. Jump out of box. You will find more beautiful, broader views. Think about the housing affordability. What does it mean? Right? Some people want to make money from the housing. Some people need to invest. How we escort those kind of money, a lot of cash here, right? US, China print a lot of cash, moving to Canada. How are you gonna do it? You can help them invest in the new industry. The Canada, want to develop, right? Renewable energy, IT, and a lot of industries. We look into the future, right? New energy. So a lot of things that need a lot of cash, to a lot of investors to involved in to invest in that industry. Why the government provide an investing environment to let the money invest in those new industry, sustainable economy industries, right? If you do not provide those place, those money will go to the real estate, right? They will make the housing price higher. So it's like a lot of things mixed together, not just housing. It's about investing. The government has a lot of things to do. Government is not, I don't like the government. It's like only works for one party. For example, immigration, refugee, please do not politicize the system. Do not politicize the refugee immigration system. Do not make any party benefit from their political shoe of all of it. Do not put any party interests before the Canada interests, Canadians' interests. You may think, okay, anyway, that's another topic, right? So today's topic is about economy. It's about money. Everybody needs money. How we can get the high quality, sustainable money from? How we solve the poverty issues, housing issues, investing issues, money laundering, right? The money is coming. If they do not find a right place to go, they go to casino, right? There are also employment issue as well. A lot of issues related to money. If you provide a very good investing environment, government, right? The money will go there. New technologies, invest in it. The government provides such environment. A lot of new ideas. People have it. Government talk to people, right? Local residents, they live, they're facing, they are honest, to be frankly. Residents, they have to face daily issues. They are honest. They do not want to, talk about hypocritical things, critical things, right? Residents, people, they facing daily life, they don't have to be hypocritical. Not like those raised by the paid taxes. Politicians, they may talk about the hypocritical things. Facing the reality, facing the Canadians in a lot of homelessness, right? That's the issue. A lot of issues we have to face the Canadian inside Canadian first. A lot of international disasters, but within Canada there was no such disasters, even worse than those that happening internationally. I don't believe so. Be honest. Look at the Canada first. Anyway, that's the money issue. I think what I talked about is I discussed with you that how we can develop the sustainable economy to provide the high quality sustainable income to the residents of Burnaby South. I would like to listen all the proposals, all the ideas from you. This is the reason I'm now run as independent candidate for Burnaby South in the coming federal by-election. I know the residents, they are smarter than those politicians. The residents are more honest. The residents are stronger. Citizens, electors, please speak out to be heard and united to be strong. Thank you. Next I will talk about in Chinese. Thank you.